Thomas Sullivan. Magnum 4 is a private investigator played by Tom Selleck. He lives in the guest house of a 200-acre, 81 hectares, beachfront estate called Robin's Nest, in Hawaii, at the invitation of its owner, Robin Masters, an unseen character, the celebrated author of several dozen lurid novels. Ostensibly, this is quid pro quo for Magnum's services based upon his expertise in security. The pilot and several early episodes suggest Magnum had done Masters a favor of some kind, possibly when Masters hired him for a case. The voice of Robin Masters, heard only in 5 episodes, was provided by Orson Welles. One last appearance was provided by a different actor, Red Crandall. Magnum lives a luxurious life on the estate and operates as a private investigator on cases that suit him. The only thorn in the side of his near-perfect lifestyle is Jonathan Quayle Higgins, played by John Hillerman. An ex-British Army regimental sergeant major, he is on the surface a stern, by-the-book caretaker of Robin's Nest, whose strict ways often conflict with Magnum's more easygoing methods. He patrols Robin's Nest with his 2 highly trained lads, Dobermans named Zeus and Apollo. Magnum has free use of the guest house and the car, a Ferrari 308 GTS Quattro-valve, but as a humorous side in various episodes, often has to bargain with Higgins for use of estate amenities such as the tennis courts, wine cellar and expensive cameras. The relationship between Magnum and Higgins is initially cool, but as the series progressed, an unspoken respect and fondness of sorts grew between the pair. Many episodes dedicated more screen time to this odd couple pairing after the relationship proved popular with fans. A recurrent theme throughout the last 2 seasons, starting in the episode Paper War, involves Magnum's sneaking suspicion that Higgins is actually Robin Masters since he opens Robin's mail, calls Robin's Ferrari his car, etc. This suspicion is neither proved nor disproved, although in at least one episode Higgins is shown alone in a room, picking up a ringing phone and talking to Robin Masters, indicating they are 2 different people. Aside from Higgins, Magnum's 2 main companions on the islands are Theodore T.C. Calvin, Roger Mosley, who runs a 1-person local helicopter charter and tour van service called Island Hoppers, and often finds himself persuaded by Magnum to fly him during various cases. And Orville Wilbur Richard Rick Wright, Larry Manetti, who refuses to use his Wright brothers-esque given name of Orville and who owns a local bar. In the pilot episode, this was Rick's Café Américain in town, inspired by Casablanca, with Rick appearing in suitable 1930s attire. After completing the pilot, though, executives felt that audiences would be unable to fully connect with this element. Instead, Rick moved to running the plush, beachside King Kamehameha Club, which has exclusive membership and Higgins on the board of directors. Magnum often strolls around the club, using its facilities and running up an ever unpaid tab, further fueling the Magnum-Higgins feud. T.C. and Rick are both former Marines from VMO2 with whom Magnum, a former member of the United States Navy SEALs and naval intelligence officer, served in the Vietnam War. The series was one of the first to deal with Vietnam veterans as human beings and not as shell-shocked killers, and was praised by many ex-servicemen groups for doing so. Magnum often dupes or bribes T.C. and Rick into aiding him on his cases, much to their frustration. T.C., whose assistance often involves the use of his helicopter, frequently says to Magnum, "Gas money. All I need is gas money," referring to the high cost of fuel for the use of the helicopter. Magnum comes and goes as he pleases, works only when he wants, and has the almost unlimited use of the Ferrari and many other luxuries of the estate. He keeps a mini refrigerator with a seemingly endless supply of beer, wears his father's treasured Rolex GMT Master wristwatch and is surrounded by countless beautiful women, who are often victims of crime, his clients, or are connected to the cases he solves. Other characteristics specific to Magnum are his thick mustache, baseball caps, usually a Detroit Tigers or VMO2 cap, a rubber chicken, and a variety of colorful Aloha shirts. Nearly every episode is narrated, in voiceover, by Magnum at various points. At the end of the 7th season, Magnum was to be killed off, to end the series. Following an outcry from fans who demanded a more satisfactory conclusion, an 8th season was produced to bring Magnum back to life and to round off the series. As we finish up the video of the Magnum series, I just want to say that this series was a blast. There wasn't one youth that didn't want to be a Ferrari-driving private investigator, that included me as well. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe with notifications every time I upload a new review. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay blessed.